All right, welcome back. So, before I get into today's topic, I just want to say thanks for the 30 views that I got on my last video, and I got 3 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. Considering it was like my first commentary, I didn't really expect anyone to like watch it. I got like 5 views, like maybe like the first 2 days, and I was like actively like looking at it over and over again, even though I knew like no one's gonna watch it, really. And then I think I checked yesterday, just out of curiosity, and I saw like it went up to like 20 something views, and then I checked again yesterday, I believe, and it went up to like 35. And then I checked right now, and I think it's at 38 views. So like, that's pretty cool. It's not a lot, but it's more than I thought. Also, it's like in perspective. I was trying to put it in perspective, like what is that, like a classroom of people. I went to a small high school, so I only had like 24 to maybe 30 kids in my class. Like 30 was like a big classroom setting for me. Because I graduated with like 125 students in total. So point being, that's like a small classroom of people is what I'm trying to say, or like maybe like a small community college of people. But that was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I've been trying to upload another video. I was trying to do it a couple days ago, but I was just like been pretty burnt out from work and stuff. Been going to bed pretty late, which I need to fix because I think that's like what's contributing to my burnout, honestly. But going to work and then the gym and then like trying to figure out school. I got my meeting with my counselor next week, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, job's been pretty hard lately. I got out kind of late. We've been short staffed, so you know how that goes if you work a 9 to 5, especially in like the fast food industry. Um, but yeah, so I'm basically in like this mood like where I'm just, even though I'm burnt out, I'm like doing it even though like I don't want to, because I gotta eat and like make money. I can't like really afford to just like stop working. So, and then also like even with this, like even though like I'm not making money off this is just for fun. I still want to do it and like pursue it and just like see what happens with it. So I'm like really trying to like make this work also, and then like plus my girlfriend, trying to like make my relationship work. But yeah, it's just like doing stuff like when you don't want to, in like moments like these. And I know like that saying, like you gotta enjoy the journey, and it's kind of hard to like really like feel that right now, like enjoying this part of the journey. It's not really fun in the moment, but I guess hopefully like when I look back when I'm older, like I'll be like, dang, that was hard, but it was part of something, and hopefully I do some big things later on in life. um but yeah, it just kind of reminds me of like EMT school. I was doing night classes for EMT. I think I went like from like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. if I remember correctly, and then studying, and then I would go to work. uh I think I said in the last video, I work at a coffee shop, so I was opening shift, and opening shift is like 4 a.m. and then store opens at like 4:30. So you'd have to wake up pretty early. I'll take a nap, go to the gym, and then study a little bit, and then go to class. Um, and then it was like really hard because I had to do uh, what is it called? Oh, ride-alongs. I had to do ride-alongs for like ambulances and stuff. So those are 12-hour shifts. Making time to do that, and then you're coming home because the ambulance companies that I would go to were like an hour away. Like they didn't really care like where you live. Like they would just send you like somewhere super far. They didn't really like care as long as you got your patient contacts and stuff. Um, Anyways, point being, yeah, it feels like that because I failed EMT school the first time, and so I was going to college and EMT school, and so like that's why I originally dropped out of college, because I couldn't do EMT and college at the same time. I was just kind of like, I'm not, I was never like the greatest student, so I wasn't like really into studying too much. But I realized I really need to like buckle down, like focus on my EMT certification real quick, and then I'll go back to college, which is like what's happening now. Um, I just like hadn't gone back because I got promoted at work also, and it was just kind of a lot. And I'm working more hours, so I was like trying to figure out like my schedule and stuff. Um, but yeah, so I failed it, and then I went back, tried it again. I finally passed. It was probably like one of the greatest feelings. Even though it was hard and I was tired and I didn't want to do it, you know, getting my EMT certification was like probably like one of my best achievements so far right now. To me personally, just because of like I had to like do it like twice. I actually did it 3 times because I originally tried when I was 19, like straight out of high school, and I was like, I can't do this, and so I dropped out of it, and I left, and then my friend became an EMT, and he was like, you should try it, you know, do it again. I was 24 at the time when I went again. I was like more mature and like able to like actually sit down and study, and like had different perspectives on like why I should do it and like all that. So I attempted it again, and well 2 more times. I finally passed. It was my greatest achievement so far to me personally, in terms of like perseverance and like just getting through something I didn't want to get through. So I'm trying to like have that same mindset right now with working and then plus college. College has been like my biggest barrier and like probably like my biggest insecurity, you know, because I'm 26 now. I have a couple of friends with college degrees. I have some that didn't go to college. We're all kind of like in the same area, I guess, like of life. Still trying to figure out our careers. Some of us are kind of getting there, and I feel that too with me also. You know, I'm gonna go back for a business major, and I was also looking at you know, doing business analytics or something for a big corporation or something. I think that'd be pretty interesting, or project management. I mentioned in the last video. So yeah, hopefully that works out. And yeah, I just want to like come on here and say that, like, you know, I know things are like hard sometimes, but you know, you just gotta push through. Also, like the other night, like I was closing and I stayed an hour past closing because it was just busy and stuff, and it was just again another moment where I was like I hate this, and you know, but it's gonna be all worth it in the end. Like I promise, like all your hard work's gonna be worth it in the end. And I'm trying to like motivate myself right now. Like that's why I'm saying it. It's gonna be worth it in the end. At some point. I really appreciate you guys listening to me just ramble and just talk. I was journaling. I still kind of do that, but you know, this is kind of like nice because it's like, you know, hopefully some of you guys can relate to this. You know, you don't want to like work at your job, or you want to be doing something else. You could be doing something more. And I feel that, and I relate with you, especially like right now. But you know, it's gonna be okay later on in your life. Also, I'm still 26, so I guess I'm still relatively young, even though I feel old. Because I'll be like 30 soon in like 4 years. So, but yeah, I just want to say thanks for listening. I'm at 3 subscribers right now, so I think five would be cool. That's like a really small like amount of people, but like five subs would be kind of cool. 10 maybe, I don't know. And hopefully this video could do like a little better than 38. Even though I said views don't matter, I guess they matter now to me in my head. I don't want to like focus too much on that, but I think like 40 views would be cool. 40 or like 50 possibly. So but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, working like 20 minutes. Well, I've worked in 2 hours, but I have to get ready in 20 minutes, shower, get my uniform ready and all that. So yeah, anyways, again, I really appreciate everyone that's like watching. Those 3 subscribers they got. Appreciate you guys for, you know, coming at the very beginning of this channel and like seeing me progress and stuff. So hopefully you guys continue watching. I know this is like another Battlefield 6 gameplay, but I will have other games coming out to show like in the background soon. I played some Black Ops and Black Ops 2. I got that recently. I have some Doom gameplay I need to like edit, and I also have some NBA 2K gameplay, but I need to edit that also. It's just like way too long. I'm not gonna show you guys a 30-minute video. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.